Good morning, Elon. Thanks for starting your day with us, and may the 4th be with you. I'm Paul LeBlanc.
And I'm Rachel Ellis. We start off this morning with updates on recent racially biased events on campus. Some students of color on Elon's campus are taking action after a racially charged incident earlier this week. I talked to 2 students who want their peers to do more. Students of color at Elon wore all black on Wednesday following a week of racial tension on campus.
It shows that we're here. It shows we're here, and it shows that we're not going nowhere. And it shows others who are in the fight with us, and it shows that we're not alone.
Student coordinator at the Center for Race, Ethnicity, and Diversity Education and special events coordinator of the Black Student Union, Kenneth Brown Jr. helped organize the display after ENN broke the news that former Sigma Phi Epsilon fraternity president Owen Gaffney used a racial slur towards a black student. In a different incident, a picture surfaced of a student standing on top of the stone plot for Phi Beta Sigma, one of the black fraternities on campus.
Just to see it. Just to see someone kind of disrespect your culture, to kind of just, I don't know what was going through their head at the moment, but just to not think, it hurts.
We spoke with a student in the photo over the phone. She says there was no intention to disrespect the black community and thought that the plot was just a rock, not realizing the significance behind it. But, according to Community Outreach Chair for the BSU, Lena Logan, it's time for students to stand up, regardless of the circumstances.
How many more emails do they have to send out? Like, this is not an administration problem. This is a student, Elon culture problem.
Logan says her experience as a black person at Elon has been vastly different than her white peers, especially this week.
As a black student here on this campus, I am always forced to be in a space that is not mine. And white students don't have to do that because this is a predominantly white institution.
According to Brown, the path forward isn't easy, but starting a dialogue among students is the first step.
What we need on this campus is a true dialogue. We need a true dialogue in order for us to truly understand each other. We have discussions and we have these events, but a lot of these events turn into people are listening and responding to reply to what is said, instead of listening and responding to understand each other.
Rachel Ellis, ELN Morning. As I mentioned earlier, the Black Student Union has responded to ENN's report that the former president of Sigma Phi Epsilon used a racial slur against a student of color. Austin Meekins, the victim of this slur, is a former member of the fraternity. He spoke with us about the incident.
It's very unfortunate that he's still a member of that fraternity because he does not rectify their actions, their values. As a member previously, I can say that during my 3 to 4 years while I was in, there's not been one occurrence of prejudice or racism towards me or any of my former brothers. And this was a very taken back situation, very personal, it felt like.
Randy Williams, Associate Vice President for Campus Engagement, says the N-word is not one to be taken lightly.
Well, the N-word is connected to that power, that terror. It has been used to oppress people and to remind people of color, specifically blacks, of this inequitable system in which they live in.
You can find full coverage of the incident on our website, elonnewsnetwork.com.